Hello and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy and in today's video we're going to be around the house getting some things done that are long overdue. So if you'd like to see what types of things we'll be getting into today, keep watching. I wish that all there was to do to a home is to decorate it and not have to do maintenance and cleaning, but sadly that's not the case, and today is the day that I have to get my windows washed and they're long overdue. And when I tell you my windows were a mess, they were a mess. Our HOA association, they do the power washing once every 2 years, and they did that last year, but not the windows. And I didn't get them done last year either. So here we are getting them cleaned up. And this guy here is old school. He was amazing. He did my windows both inside and out. And he did a great job. He had his little helper with him. And they got it done. And they got it done quick. And since I had to be home all day while they were doing that, I decided to get some projects done that I had been putting off. And you might remember this little horse here that I thrifted probably 2 months ago. And when I got him, he was this peanut butter color that I did not like. And I said I was going to spray paint him. Well, today is the day I'm finally going to tackle that. And I just had some leftover spray paint in the house, this metallic gold leaf. And this other color that was supposed to be a bronzy color or whatever. So I covered the base of it, which is black, with the painter's tape because I'm going to leave that blank. And I'm just going in coating with these two spray paints that I got to give it more of a metallic look to it. Or I really wanted brass, but I didn't have any brass spray paint. So whatever color we get, as long as it's not that peanut butter color, I'm happy with it. So here I am taking the tape off. I am going to refresh the black paint on the base as well. I'll do that off camera, but it's definitely looking a lot better. It didn't quite get to the color of brass that I wanted it to be, but I like it, and I'm going to put it right back here in my arch cabinet where I had it. And like I said, I did do a few little touch-ups with the black paint or whatever, just to kind of make it look a little bit fresher or whatever. But I love this little horse. I think he's so cute. I thrifted a little driftwood piece up under there as well. I turned the horse around the other way. I just love him. Isn't he cute? I think I paid $20 for that. But yeah, I thought it was a great find. So now I'm going to go in here, and this is another thing that's long overdue, is that's to change my pillows from what I had from the winter. I had this darker brown color that I've been rocking with for a while, but it's time to lighten them up just a little bit. I'm going to stay in the same family, and I already had some pillow covers, so this was an easy switch out here. I'm just going to take these dark pillow covers off of here and try not to get feathers all over the place, because these inserts are really old. I've had them for years, and every time I take them out, there's feathers falling everywhere, so I end up having to vacuum all that mess up or whatever. But that's what comes along with downfield pillow inserts. So here I am here with the pillow cover, and like I said, it's in the same family, so this is more of like a camel color or something like that. I think it's a really, really pretty color. I get all my pillow covers from Amazon, so I do have them linked in my Amazon store if anybody is interested. It doesn't cost a lot to replace pillow covers, so this is a really easy way to do a refresh in any space that you have, just to change things up without, breaking the bank or whatever. I don't do a lot of color or whatever, so when I do a pop of color, it's literally just a pop, and maybe I'd add that pop in with my pillow covers or with a throw or something like that. Now, these pillow covers kind of have that velvet feel to them, which is probably more appropriate for fall or winter, but it's what I had. It's the color that I wanted to use, so I'm just going to roll with it. I'm not going out and purchasing additional pillow covers to have the fabric that I want. These will work just fine, and just face it, before we know it, it'll be fall anyway, so we're just going to rock with these, and I love them. My grandkids have been over, and whenever they've been over, I can always tell by my pillows, because they are all misshaped and everything, the sofa and everything, and that's just what it is. So I don't worry about it too much. They're kids, and that's what it's going to be, so we deal with it. But here they are. We're going back in with this other pillow cover here. I got those pillow covers from Haverty earlier this year, or maybe late last year, on clearance for $10, and I love them. They're such good quality fabric, but I probably do need to replace all of my inserts at this point. They are well worn. It's also about time that I clean my sofa, but I'm probably going to reserve that and just wait until we get closer to the fall. For now, I'm going to go ahead and light my candle and continue on with some of the things that I need to get done around this house. It's pretty rare that I stay home all day. I may have one day a week or whatever that I stay home. Most days I'm out roaming the streets, thrifting, doing all of the things. And so when I'm home, I always have a long list of things that I need to get done. So I'm going to be watching YouTube here. This is a guy I just discovered not long ago. His channel is the Rutland family or something. He is so entertaining, guys. He knows a lot about home decor and he's really funny. So definitely check him out. The windows are clean and now I am no longer embarrassed to have my blinds open. It had gotten so bad that I was literally embarrassed to open my blinds. Y'all already know I love my flowers and I usually buy fresh flowers every other week. And so on the off week of getting flowers, what I do is kind of refresh them. So I'll totally switch out the water. Usually I'll add more water to them every couple days, but once a week I will take all the water out and kind of retrim the ends of them. And that usually will get me an extra 2 weeks. So that's what I'm doing here, is getting these flowers taken out. This is a very different bouquet than what I normally get. I didn't have time to get over to Trader Joe's last week. So I was in Publix and they had 3 bouquets of flowers for $12. So I picked them up, but I didn't like them. I got that their baby's breath, it was falling a lot. And so you see some of the little buds down here in the vase. I'm just trying to clean all that out so it won't look so nasty and kind of freshen it up for this week, because I will not be getting more flowers until next week. But when I get my next flowers, I definitely plan to try to get over to Trader Joe's, because that is the most affordable florals around for me these days. And they have some really good quality flowers. And like I said, I do get a good 2 weeks out of them, especially if I keep the water refreshed. If the water gets stale, they're going to die. So I definitely make sure that I keep fresh water in there and trim those ends once a week, so that I can keep them absorbing water and keeping them fresh, because nobody has money to keep buying flowers. If I can get 2 weeks out of them, I'm happy. And if I get 2.5, I'm ecstatic. It's been really hot, so although I go out every day, typically I have been coming home earlier, and I've been watching more TV than normal. Normally, I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm more, into YouTube and that type of thing. Because I'm typically scrolling or doing something else I got to get control of. I scroll way too much. Let me know in the comments below. Are you a scroller? My thing is Instagram. I do TikTok as well, but not as much. Instagram is what I really enjoy for whatever reason, and I'm on there a lot. But anyway, because it's been so hot and I've been in the house a little bit more, getting home a lot earlier, I've been watching more TV. And so I've been watching things like on Netflix. I watched The Polygamist. Have you guys watched that? Comment below. Let me know if you've seen that. That was crazy. I also watched I Will Find You on Netflix also. That was really good too. I like to watch series too. Like, I really like the Power series, and I'm watching Raising Kanan now, and it's really getting good too. Let me know below if you have watched that series. It has been very, very interesting, and I'm anxious to see how it all comes together, since Raising Kanan is sort of like a prequel to the Power series or whatever. So let me know below if you're a fan of the Power series. Also, comment below, let me know some other shows that I might want to check out, because if it stay hot like this, I'm going to be in the house a lot more, or at least getting home a lot earlier every day. Anyway, let me go ahead and wash these few little dishes here. Typically, I use my dishwasher every day. I know a lot of people say they never use their dishwasher. My sister, actually, her dishwasher broke down, and she decided to remove her dishwasher altogether. She said she wasn't using it that much anyway, and so she doesn't miss it. I use mine every day, but there are some pots and pans or whatever that I have that I typically don't put in the dishwasher, or if I just have a couple, then I'll just go ahead and wash them by hand. But this is definitely not my favorite thing to do. And I know I should have on my gloves, but I tend not to wear those either. Anyway, now it's time to rest and scroll a little bit and have some coffee here. So this is just kind of my mid-afternoon sit down and relax just for a few minutes, because I got more stuff to do. Some days I end up laying down at this time when I take my break, and when I do that, it's very dangerous because it's often that I may lay down and I won't get back up. So if I lay down like about 5, 6 o'clock, that's where I'll be for the rest of the nights. But this time I'm gonna force myself to get up and keep moving. I have this TV here that's in my room. I've had this TV for almost 17 years. This TV has held me down. I mean, I cannot complain. It's a Panasonic. I don't even know if they still make those. It's not a smart TV. And I mean, it's gotten a lot of use of it. I actually have 2 of them. I have one just like it up in my studio that is just as old. But today we're going to be replacing this one because it's starting to give me problems. And I said I was going to use it until I couldn't use it anymore. And that was the reason I had never mounted it to the wall, because I knew it was an older TV. It wasn't a smart TV, all of the things. I use it with a Fire Stick. Anyway, long story short, we're going to go ahead and take this on TV out of its misery. It's starting to have some sound issues and it overheats. So it's time to go ahead and let it go. So instead of purchasing a TV for this space, I decided to take the TV that's currently up in my loft, move that here, and purchase another TV for the loft. Since we're working on the loft area, and I was saying that I wanted a bigger TV to mount to the wall there. Anyway, long story short, we're starting that whole rotation now. So today's video will be doing that. All right, so the guy is here now to start that process. He's going to be taking the TV from upstairs, bringing it downstairs, and mounting that to the wall in the bedroom. I'm excited about this switch because the TV that was in here was a 55-inch and this TV is a 65, so it's a little bit larger, and it is a smart TV and, you know, all of the things. So I'm excited about that. It's definitely an upgrade from what I had. Here it is going up on the wall. Now, I'm going to have to rethink everything in my room, but that's going to come way, way, way down the road. This dresser that I previously had my TV on is really old too, and I'm just kind of over it, and I want to get something else to go up under this TV, so we'll be doing that later. All right, so the TV is mounted. I'm so excited, guys. You just don't know. When you have a TV that is as old as that one was, it is definitely an upgrade. I already see a difference in the sound on the TV. Everything. The picture on the other TV wasn't really that bad, but this is definitely an upgrade. Even though this TV is old too. This TV is 8 years old, but nevertheless, it's an upgrade from what I had, and I'm loving it. It's a little bit bigger, so that's really nice too. Now I gotta decide what's going to be the future of this thing. I don't know. We'll figure all that out. But anyway, one thing that we're going to be doing over here on the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel is always working on a project. So we could just add that one to the list. Anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, I would like to ask that you consider hitting that thumbs up button. Let me know you like this type of content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell. That way you can be notified each time I upload additional videos. I upload videos on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and sometimes on Fridays. I do all things home decor. We do thrifting, we do shopping, we do decorating, we do all of the things around the house. So if that's something that you enjoy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. To all my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that I see you all over here on the next one. Bye-bye.
Trouble in your mind. Are you doing this just to test me? I'm bad at handling this type of thing. But I don't get it. You say it's a man thing.